I'm Mariah Olson, and I am the head of community and safety at Schoolhouse.world. Schoolhouse is a nonprofit that provides free peer-to-peer tutoring for students all around the world, provided by volunteers over Zoom calls. So right now we focus on high school math and SAT prep, and basically anyone in the world can go and either volunteer to become a tutor or receive free tutoring. The community at Schoolhouse was really born out of the synergy and the relationships we started to see getting formed when we brought our tutors together. We started to realize how much of a back and forth learning really is, and how bringing together people from all over the world who are curious and interested in learning, when we started to see what amazing tutors were coming into the platform and how meaningful it was when they were able to connect and build friendships, that really motivated us to try to build more spaces for them to connect. I heard about Tribe just by doing a lot of research about what tools there were out there to be able to quickly build a community, and a bunch of Google searching comparisons, and came across Tribe and thought it was awesome. Tribe allows us, for the first time, to really connect the learners at Schoolhouse. Before Tribe, the only kind of friendships that were able to be formed across our community was the tutor community, and we use Slack to connect them. But we weren't able to use Slack for the learner community just because we needed a lot more moderation, since really anyone can join as a learner. They're not really vetted. Tribe has allowed us to really quickly and rapidly experiment with new ways to connect that learner community along with our tutor community and build one community where everyone can go. That really helps us with two things. One is it creates more of a continuous experience for the learners at Schoolhouse. And then the other part has been that one of our big goals is to build a more robust community amongst learners so that we can have a stronger touch point with those learners. Tribe has allowed us to start to build that new communication channel for long-term connection with those users. Schoolhouse has a very, very small team. We really wouldn't have had the resources on our very small team to build out this way for learners to connect on our own, probably for months, if not even years. Whereas Tribe was able to, it kind of empowered us to quickly start to experiment with how we can connect learners. And we were able to spin up the first kind of version of our forum within really days and continue to iterate on it from there without diverting too many resources from our very small team. So that's been really, really awesome. Personally love the customization features. They're very simple, just the visual customization. Very simple, but they really make it represents our brand and feels like something that our users should take seriously. And it was just so easy to set up something that felt very customized, which I thought was really valuable, because I think making sure that it had our brand was important for adoption and for making sure that people realized it was legit. Loveland, who has been really great, she did a good job helping us think through our strategy for engagement. The biggest thing being reducing the number of channels that we had on the forum. When I first created the forum, I had like 20 different sections in it, and it was very hard to seed all of those sections with activity. She helped us just be a little bit more intentional about our usage of the platform, and that also helped us think about kind of the importance of seeding activity. I think some things she shared with us kind of inspired me to run a little competition on our forum. So whenever we started the forum and we're starting to invite users to it, we said there was a giveaway. If you introduce yourself on the forum in the introductions channel and then also say hi to at least one other person who you have something in common with, then you're entered into the giveaway. And that was really helpful for starting to see the activity on the forum and getting people to create the Tribe version of their Schoolhouse accounts. And that all really tied back to Loveland pushing us to be more intentional. I think people really crave connection. And it's just something that's so fundamental. And whether you're building a community for a product or for an idea or for an interest, bringing people together is always such a powerful thing. Given the innate connection that people need, just creating a space where you are facilitating that value exchange and thinking very carefully about what value could be exchanged between people, and then how that relates to your goals and your purpose as an organization, and then creating that space and kind of iterating to figure out what is the right thing to exchange, what are the right conversations to happen, and how to facilitate that. I think it's very cool to see the power of creating that space. So if you're thinking about creating community, go for it. There's very little to lose, and there's a lot of really awesome connection and just meaning to gain.